Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need a mat, which you should lay out. Side onto me like this. A small ball or a small firm cushion and a set of light to medium dumbbells. We are going to strengthen all of your upper body muscles and your core. You should also wear some sturdy athletic shoes and comfortable clothing. Keep some water handy for hydration. Let's get warmed up. Bring your feet comfortably apart, a little wider than your shoulders. Point your toes straight ahead, soften your knees, and lengthen out through your waistline. Take a big deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, both hands up and again. Inhale. Exhale, now hinge at the hips. Lift up. Take your right hand, circle back and around, hinge at the hips. Lift up, take the left hand, reach up, circle back. Hinge, lift, circle back, right back, hinge, lift, left hand, circle back, roll your shoulders, now squat down and up. Even though we're not going to be doing any squats, I want to get the body heated up with a set of squats that helps create a little bit and generate some more heat in the body. Do 4 more. Now squat a little deeper, reach across to the left, reach. Squat, now reach to the right. Swivel your left foot, so release the left heel. Release the right heel as you reach to the left. Reach side to side, little rotation to warm up your back. Right across. Thumb up, reach out level with your shoulder. Release the heel and rotate your whole body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath in, reach up, take your wrist, pull up and over. Other side, pull up and over. Pull both elbows back, bring your hands down. Roll both shoulders back. 2 more times. Now bring your feet wide, turn your toes out. Let's do some mobility for your upper back. Squat down, open your knees and drop your right shoulder down. Look up over your left shoulder. Other side, look up over your right shoulder as you drop the left. Rotate again, and rotate again. Come back to the center, press both knees back, squat. Lift up, separate your feet, shoulder distance, knees are soft. Take your right hand, reach up, and pull, up, and pull. Other side, reach up, and pull, up, and pull. Now both hands, inhale up, pull down, opening your chest, inhale up, open the chest down, roll your shoulders back. Now a little neck stretch, tilt your head to the right, lift up, inhale, open your chest, hands come down, tilt your head to the left, lift up, open your chest, hands come down, tilt your head to the right, lift up, open your chest, tilt your head to the left, lift up, open your chest, and hands come down. I think we're ready to get started with our strength work. We've got 1 set of moves, 3 exercises for 2 sets that we'll do standing, and then we're moving to the mat. So make sure you have your mat ready. Pick up your dumbbells. We're starting with the big mid-back muscles, your lats. Have your feet about hip distance apart. You can stand facing me, but I'm going to give you a side view. So have your feet hip distance. Pull both shoulders back, lift your chest, and brace your core muscles. So you feel some tightness around your midsection. Your muscles feel like they're gripping a little. hinge at the hips, give 2 rows. Lift up, come up tall. Let's repeat that. Hinge, row, row, and come up tall. Do it again. Hinge. Each time you row, I want you to squeeze between your shoulder blades. And lift up. Let's go again. Sit back. Hinge at the hip. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Lift up. And come up tall. Very good. Next up, we have a bicep curl. Have your feet comfortably apart, but keep your knees just a little soft. Not bent, but just a little soft, so they're not locked. Bring your hands by your sides. Now, curl the hands towards your shoulders and down. Let's go. Keep your elbows close to the side of the body, especially as you initiate the curl. Keep your shoulders down and slightly tuck your chin so that your ears are aligned with the shoulders. Your head is not forward. That puts pressure on your lower back and neck. Knees are soft. Rotate your hands. So as you come down, the palms of your hands face the sides of your thighs, and as you come up, palms of your hands face your shoulders. Let's do one more. And come down. Okay. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see my hands all the way to the top. Now we are going to work with a hammer curl, a press, come down in the same position and come down. So we're going to alternate the sides that we press up. So hammer curl, up, press, and down. Now the other side, up, press, and down. Up, press. That's the way. Good. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and your chest lifted. Good. Press straight up. Avoid rotating your hands as you press up. Unlike the other curl we just did, the palms of your hands stay facing in the whole time. One more each side. Here's the last one. Okay. Shake out your hand. Shake out your hand and then separate the dumbbells. Let's go back to our first exercise. Hinge and row. Feet hip distance. Let's begin. Hinge at the hips. Bend the knees, row. So your knees are just slightly bent. They're not staying straight, but they're not overly bent either. Not a squat. You're hinging forward at the hips. So make sure you're not bending from your waistline. Each time you row up, squeeze between your shoulder blades. Drive your elbows up. And then come up really tall, like someone's measuring your height. Row, row, and come up. And come up. One more time. Keep the back of your neck long so your gaze is down and in front of the body. And come up. Bicep curl. Rotate the hands. Rotating the hands as you come up. So start with your hands by your side. Soften your knees so the knees are not locked. Here we go. Let's begin. Curl up. And now let's take our time as we strengthen the upper body muscles. Your biceps, the front of your arms, is what you're targeting now. These help you lift heavy things. Keep your elbows close to the side of the body, especially as you initiate that elbow bend. Knees are soft and you're standing tall. Your core is braced. Keep your chin slightly tucked so the neck is in a neutral alignment. Let's do one more. Very good. All right. I'm stepping back so you can see all of me. Curl and alternating press. It's a hammer curl and a hammer press. You ready? Keep the hands by your sides. Now curl up, press, other side. Up, press. Press up. Keep your shoulders directly underneath, or your shoulders directly over your hips. So don't let your hips go forward. Only come up as high as you can in a doable range of motion. If there's any discomfort, don't go all the way through the movement. Just push to a point where you feel you can manage each repetition. Done. Okay, we're moving to the floor. Put your dumbbells down. Get your ball. Put the ball beside your mat or your small cushion and come down onto your mat. We're starting with a chest press. Come onto your side. Pick up one dumbbell. Pick up the other dumbbell and move onto your back. Chest press. Open your elbows, but not straight out to the side from the shoulders, down a little. Press and inhale down. Push. Press up. Push up and down with control. So you control movement on the way down. Push up strong and steady. Press, strengthening your powerful chest muscles, the back of your arms, your triceps, and the front of your shoulders. Good, one dumbbell goes down. Hold the other dumbbell in both hands with your palms of your hands facing inwards. Now bring the dumbbell a little further overhead. Brace your core. Bend your elbow, extend your elbows. Once you've seen it, look straight up at the ceiling so you can relax your neck in a nice neutral position. Elbows are fixed in space. Your core has a firm brace with the muscles firmly squeezing your midsection to stabilize the position of your back. Two more. Very good. Bring your arms down for a moment. Next move is a pullover, and it's used to strengthen your chest, triceps, and your lats, the big muscles in the mid-back. Watch the first one. You're going to come down slow, keeping the arms straight, and come up slowly. Join me now. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2. We're moving slowly because it's a really big range of motion. Inhale up, 2, 3. Keep your elbows soft, but they're not bending and straightening. All the movement is coming from your shoulders, from the shoulder joint. Stretch out and come up. Now, there's a little bit more work for the core on this one. So as you stretch overhead, notice you've got to work your abdominals, you've got to contract your abdominals a little bit more firmly to prevent your back from arching. One last one. Very good. Put that dumbbell down. And then pick up your other dumbbell. So we go back to our first move, the chest press. So elbows are not here, they're down a little from the shoulders. Let's begin. Eyes up once you've seen it, looking straight up towards the ceiling. Press and slowly lower. Push up from your chest. Control the movement on the way down. Your elbows are not straight out from your shoulders, but down a little towards your pelvis. Core has a brace. It's your abdominals. So use your abdominals to stabilize the spine. 3 more, please. Here's the last one. Good, 1 dumbbell goes down. Put it off to the side. Hold the other dumbbell in both hands. Triceps, back of the arms. Brace your core. Bring the dumbbell slightly overhead. Now bend and straighten. Let's do it again. Bend and extend the elbows. Now the arms from the elbows to the shoulders are in a fixed position. Your elbows bend and straighten, but they don't shift in space. They stay basically spatially in the same position as they bend and straighten. That's important. Keep the palms of your hands facing each other. The dumbbell comes down towards the floor rather than towards your face. We've got 2 more. Once you've seen it, look up. Here's the last one. Good. Bend your elbows, bring the dumbbell down. Okay, pullover is our last upper body movement before we move to core training. Bring the dumbbell up. Now, of course, every exercise works your core, especially these last 2. Brace your core. Find that brace. Lower slowly, overhead, and bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Keep your elbows in a fixed position. Move from your shoulders. Inhale and exhale as you bring it up. Keep good control. Move slowly. Inhale, brace the core. Exhale and lift. Last one. Inhale, brace. Exhale, lift. Roll onto your side and put your dumbbell down. Pick up your ball. We're starting with core. Now a small cushion will work too. Pick the legs up off the floor like you're sitting in a chair. Hold the ball in your right hand. Bring the ball to the inside of the left knee with your right arm straight. Left arm up. Here we go. Opposite arm and leg comes out and in. Dead bug. Now your core should be firmly braced so there's no movement in your torso. Make sure your hips are not rocking, that you're using your abdominals. Keep your right arm straight. Push the hand into the ball and push the opposite knee into the ball. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. Roll onto your side. Press up and place the ball or cushion between your rib and your pelvis. Bend your bottom knee in front of you and straighten your top leg straight down. Bring your hand just beside your ear. Rest your elbow, but keep your shoulder off the floor. Lift your top leg. Now lift your elbow. This is like a side plank, but it doesn't require any shoulder strength. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. Very challenging. Make sure your hips are perfectly stacked. Try not to lean back with that hip. Keep it stacked over your opposite hip. It almost feels like you're pushing it forward. If you need to take a break, rest your elbow and then pick it back up as soon as you can. Make sure your shoulder is off the floor. Breathe. Embrace. Lift your chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Just leave the ball to the side for now. And come onto all fours for a bird dog. This is my favorite back exercise. It really builds strength in your postural muscles in your back. Spread your fingers and have your hands slightly in front of your shoulders if your wrists are sensitive. Otherwise, hands under shoulders. Opposite arm and leg stretches out and comes back down. Then the other side, opposite arm and leg. Hips square and level, thumb points up. Let's go again. Reach. Strong core brace. Reach out and come down, stretch and come down. Now we've got a plank. Come onto your forearms. You can lace your fingers if you want, walk your knees back. Now shift your shoulders forward so your shoulders are over your elbows. Tuck your toes under, lift the knees up. Here's another static isometric exercise. So with an isometric exercise like this, it's super important that you keep breathing. Breathe continuously. Keep the back of your head lifted. Make sure you're neither sagging nor piking at the hips. Press your chest forward towards your hands slightly and lift up through the back of your head. We're more than halfway there. Three, 2, come down. Now let's face the other direction. Take your ball. We've got dead bug on the other side. Come onto your side and roll back. Ball is in the left hand. Pick your feet up like you're sitting in a chair. Bring the ball to the inside of the right knee. Keep your left arm straight. Here we go. Stretch out and in. I've given you all of my favorite core stabilization exercises. These are all so good for your posture, your alignment, your back, as well as the front. And the sides. Kind of approaches 360 degrees of your core. One more. Roll onto your side. Bend your bottom knee at 90 degrees. Place the ball between your rib and your pelvis. Straight top leg. Bring the hand behind the ear. Lift the top leg. Stack your hips and lift your elbow. Now you might notice a difference from right and left sides. This side is way harder for me. Keep your hips and shoulders stacked. That's super important. If you need to take a break, elbow comes down and then lifts back up. Hips stacked. Try not to lean the top hip back. Keep it stacked. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, come down. Oh my gosh, that is crazy challenging. Put your ball off to the side. We're done. We're going to stretch. Come onto your tummy. Okay. Pull your elbows towards your pelvis. Lift your chest, press your shoulders down. Pull your navel in towards your spine, so you're stretching your abdominals. Slightly squeeze your glutes, like you're trying to point your tailbone towards the floor. You're lengthening through the lower back as you stretch your abdominals. Come down, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press back. Now keep your hips high, walk your hands forward, press down. Allow your head to fold forward, just either resting on the mat or hanging, relaxing down. Walk your hands in, underneath your shoulders. Bring the hand that's closest to me in front of your other hand and sit back, away from it. And come up, other side. Back hand comes forward, sit back. And come onto your back. Rolling onto your back. Take your knees, hug them in, letting your tailbone curl up. Place your feet on the floor, bring hands out to the side. This is going to mobilize your spine and open your chest at the same time. Roll your knees to one side, stack your feet, stack your knees, keep your opposite shoulder flat on the mat. Lift up. Other side. Keep the opposite shoulder down. And let's roll up to standing. Take our time. Come up to your side, press up. Pause there a moment and come onto all fours. Pause there, let your head, if you're feeling dizzy, take a moment. Now lift up and bring one leg forward. Tuck your toes under, bring your hands onto your knee and stop halfway in a little half squat. Now lift up. There we are. Couple more stretches. Take your elbow, press back. Stretching out your triceps. Bring that hand down, other side. Take your elbow, press back. And come down, roll both shoulders back. Now, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. Lift up. Inhale, open the chest. Left ear goes to the left shoulder. Press both shoulders down. And lift up. Let's repeat that. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, right ear goes to the right shoulder. Press down through your left heel of your hand to increase the stretch. Now lift up. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands come down. Tilt the left ear over to the left shoulder. Press down through your right heel of the hand. And come up. Okay. Reach and rotate. Easy rotation. Let the arms just swing, loosening through your upper back muscles. Let the hand just tap on your shoulder as you rotate round, bending your elbow. Swivel the foot in each direction, one more each way. Take both shoulders, lift them up, press them back, press them down. Roll them around, inhale. Exhale, hands down. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands come down. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me. It's so important to have a strong upper body. It makes a difference to your independence as we get older, and it keeps you young.